this one. Now I have this repair situation where I use some of the redundancies already because of this temperature, voltage, frequency condition. Then I go to the next condition, next corner to test, and I don't build on it from zero. I already used some redundancies, therefore I have to build on it from here on because these redundancies are already gone. So I'll be using it there, then I repair even more here, and so on. So this is called cumulative repair. That is, from one corner to the other, I'm using the previously repaired information and building on it the next set. Okay? And the next set will give me the ability to repair further. And at the end, I will save this in my non-volatile memory. So my non-volatile memory will contain a repair signature that covers the defects found here, the defects found there, and some other defects that were here. Okay? And this gives me, at the end of manufacturing, a nice repair signature or a repair chip that covers multiple corners. What we also agreed on that the manufacturing repair is not sufficient often because we also have some things that may happen in the field. Okay? Aging. For that, we have a repair that happens in the factory, whatever it is, and every time I power up my chip, I do more repair. I power down, I lose it. Power up, again, power down, and I lose it. Which means that whatever I'm doing in the factory and I'm saving in the non-volatile memory is sustainable, is always there. Whereas if I go to the power up, power down mode, that can be lost. Okay? So in that case, each time I power up, we agreed that I can do built-in self-test and repair, but this information is not stored in the non-volatile memory. It is not easy to store information when I am doing my power on of the chip. When I'm in the field, in operation, I don't save it in the non-volatile memory. I just switch the muxes as they're supposed to, but that information is not permanent. When I when I switch it off, that information will disappear. Therefore, I go back to this stage. And then each time I power up again, those aging problems need to be discovered again and then lost again as information. So this we call it soft repair. Soft repair means that it does not remember it. So there is hard repair and there is soft repair. The soft repair will not remember the information, will disappear at the end. Some people at the time thought that if I can do soft repair upon power up, why don't I always do that? Why should I do repair in manufacturing? Why should I have a non-volatile memory on chip to remember? Why don't I just run a repair upon power up, and if it's repaired, I can work with that, that's sufficient. Now it came out that that's not sufficient. Why? Why soft repair in the field only, without doing manufacturing repair, without doing the hard repair in the non-volatile fuse box? Cannot be sufficient. Louder? Not as much. The real reason is this. If I do the repair only upon power up and not before, when I power up my chip, that power up will be under a certain condition. It depends. Where is your car? You are in the desert or you're in Siberia. It depends the condition, and it will do the repair for that condition. But then later on, when you change the condition, when it was cold and you heat up the system, new things will show up, and you didn't count for them. So you're doing repair only for one corner, it means, and that corner is the starting corner, the initialization corner, whatever that condition is, right? But in manufacturing, as we have seen, we're doing tests under multiple conditions. multiple voltages, multiple temperatures, multiple frequencies, and so on. And we are detecting and repairing for each one of them. So that repair signature that's coming at the end of manufacturing, it's covering multiple corners, not a single corner. Whereas if I do it only in the field, it will be only one corner, whereas the rest of the corners are not taken into consideration. So if there are defects under those other corners, we will not repair for them. There will be defects that are sitting there. Right? Say it again. We can replace it. If you have redundancy and you have a bad memory cell, in theory you should be able to replace it. But in order to replace a bad cell with a redundant cell, the first condition is to discover, to detect the bad cell, right? So if you are not able to detect the bad cell, you cannot replace it. Even if you have the redundancy, you have the configuration, you have the redundancy allocation algorithm, all of that is there. But all of that is based on the fact that you are able to detect it. Now, if you are not putting all the corners for you during repair, you are not detecting them. So upon power up, you are detecting only in that corner mode. But the other corners, you are not detecting them, therefore you are not repairing it accordingly, which means it's a test escape. Which means your system has the defect in it, but you cannot discover it. Has the repair, but you cannot repair it because you didn't discover the defect. Right? Under which condition? The fixed? I didn't catch your point. I think that's a good one for the break. To discuss it further. Yes? Okay. Having said that, let me see where we are, but we are very close to take a break as well. Let me show where we are. Very good. And this one, so I'll do one more slide, then we'll take a break. Okay. It is this one. So to summarize this repair and repair efficiency aspect, we spoke about the fact that our yield can be better if we invest in our chip and we put in it repair infrastructure, and we rather be on this curve and be able to repair the memories rather than we be on those ones which do not repair the memories. So having with the memory a self-repair infrastructure is important, which means it will have redundancy, row or column redundancy, so we need to support that. So my engine needs to support this. My engine needs to support multi-corner repair, that is cumulative, for the temperatures, voltages, and so on. And then the fuse box, the non-volatile, need to have multiple signatures in it. And then when I'm in system, every time I power on my system, it needs to have a power on self-repair capability. And with that, it will be able to run this very nicely. We have seen many cases in the past where the yield has been improved drastically because of this self-repair. Now, what we will do when we come back, we'll talk about this multi-level of hierarchy and how we will handle that, having finished this memory redundancy and repair section together. Okay? So let's take, how much time do you need? 10 minutes? 15? 50 minutes to repair ourselves and come back. Okay? Thanks.